Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be ranking all of the Dr. Pepper knockoffs. I know there's more. I really wanted to try Dr. Bob, but I can't find where Dr. Bob is. I don't think I can get it where I'm at, which sucks because I know that Dr. Bob tastes good. I know that in my heart. But what do you do? Because I thought it was fake, but everybody posting Dr. Pepper knockoffs always post Dr. Bob. That's the quintessential Dr. Pepper knockoff. Anyway, I thought I would start things off with this very frustrating video. This is a YouTuber named Finn McKenty. We gotta fix his tier list. He did a soda tier list, and the things he said about Dr. Pepper, completely wrong opinion about Dr. Pepper. I'll just let him say it.
Talk about Dr. Pepper also. Dr. Pepper reminds me of that kid. We all had this friend, I think, when we were a kid. They go over to their house and all their video games were sticky. They're like, hey, do you have GoldenEye? You're like, oh yeah, here. And you're like, ugh. And you want to boil the cartridge for, you know what I mean? I feel like Dr. Pepper is that kid would drink.
He put it in F tier. Are you kidding me? That made me go crazy. I thought about that for weeks. I still think about that. That video was posted at least a year ago, and I think about it constantly. I just don't know how you can say that about Dr. Pepper. F tier? F tier? Look, we'll get into it when we're actually ranking. I have drank so much Dr. Thunder just because, it's cheap. I wanted Dr. Pepper, but I didn't have money. So I got Dr. Thunder, and it's good. I like Dr. Thunder. And if the knockoff of a drink is good, then it's not an F tier soda. I'm sorry, that is a ridiculous take. And I know I shouldn't be that upset about soda, but come on. I'll stop just bitching about Dr. Pepper and Finn McKenty. We're drinking out the Luigi glass. You know what it is. And let's start it off. Dr. Pepper. We love it. I love Dr. Pepper. It's my favorite soda. Look, that just pours nice. You just can't go wrong with an ice cold Dr. Pepper. Yes! 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 Look, you guys probably already guessed. You know what it is. That's S. That's an S tier soda right there. Everything about it. The mouthfeel, the taste. I love the taste of Dr. Pepper. I love that it tastes like chemicals because that's what it is. The guy that invented Dr. Pepper was a chemist, and the way it's flavored is the way that this pharmacy smelled. Its beauty lies in its artificiality. You cannot go wrong with Dr. Pepper. It's S tier. If you disagree, we're not friends. I'm going in for seconds. That's too good. I love Dr. Pepper. Spit off in chat. Which one are we trying next? And why is it Dr. Thunder? Look, I've drank a lot of Dr. Thunder. I'm not proud of it, but that's how it is. I love Dr. Thunder. It's close. And Dr. Thunder has a lot more vanilla to it. And I like that about it. It's sweeter. It doesn't have as much of a bite. You can't go wrong with Dr. Thunder. Dr. Thunder's A. Womp. Put that in the jungle jar for later. I had a professor in college that every single day he had rice and beans and a diet Dr. Thunder. I would go in for our one-on-one, if I had a test that I needed to do. I'd see the diet Dr. Thunder sitting there in the corner, and I would always talk to him about it. And he got it. He got that if you're gonna drink a knockoff, you're drinking Dr. Thunder. It's doing its own thing. It's got that core Dr. Pepper yum to it, you know? Dark berry. You know, I don't think I think I had that one time, and I was really unimpressed. All of the Dr. Pepper variants that they do, I think suck. Strawberries and cream is horrible. You're timed out. If you're liking Dr. Pepper, you're timed out. I didn't mean to time you out for 600 seconds. I think that was enough punishment. How about Dr. Flavor? I think I had it one time, and it was bad. That's horrible. It's sour. The cherry is overpowering. I like cherry soda, but if you're going for a Dr. Pepper, no, you cannot be like that heavy on the cherry. It's got like a tartness to it that's just gross. That's going D tier. That's D tier. That's a D tier soda. It's not F tier. I don't think that you can make a Dr. Pepper knockoff that's going to be F tier. That's bad, but it's still like, if you just needed that Dr. Pepper and all there is Dr. Flavor, it's drinkable. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Dr. Flavor going in the jungle jar. Whoop. Let's see. Let's do Dr. 38. That smells good. This is the Hy-Vee brand of generic Dr. Pepper knockoff. I went in there and there was just like this old man that was bagging. I must have like just looked rough. I just got off work, but he was like, "What are you drinking with that?" And I was like, "Oh," and he was like, "Vodka, whiskey. What are you putting in that?" And I just looked at him and I was like, "Oh, I'm drinking this neat." And he laughed. The beautiful cashier laughed as well, so it was a win. Oh, that's like if Dr. Flavor was copying Dr. Thunder instead. That's not very good. I don't really like that. That's even heavier on the cherry. That's going immediately into the jungle jar. It like immediately coats your teeth too. We're gonna do some shuffling on this. Yeah, we're gonna move Dr. Flavor up one because that was rough. Dr. 38 is not it. Also, why is it Dr. 38? If they were trying to like knock off Dr. Pepper, you'd think they would be going with Dr. 23 for 23 flavors. Maybe theirs is 38 flavors, and that's why it sucks, because that's too many flavors clashing. Honestly, common Hy-Vee L. I don't care. There was a sign outside that said it was America's favorite grocery chain. If there wasn't enough overwhelming evidence that we're going south quick, that should be the number one sign. If America's favorite grocery store is Hy-Vee, there is a serious problem. All my homies hate Hy-Vee. Their sushi, bad. One time I drank toxic waste soda that I got there, and it gave me one of the worst stomach aches I have ever had. Maybe that's my fault for drinking a soda called Toxic Waste. It coated your teeth worse than Dr. 38, and that's saying something. Let's get healthy for a minute. Let's try this Olipop. Dr. Goodwin. I don't know who Dr. Goodwin is, but I think he sounds less trustworthy than Mrs. Dr. Pepper. Also, chat, let's get serious for a minute. Dr. Pepper is a beautiful woman doctor. Just a doctor, if you will. But she's beautiful, and she is a good doctor. I would go to Dr. Pepper. I'm not going to lie, I have horrible medical anxiety. I am like a nervous wreck anytime I have to go to the doctor and I have a panic attack. I would be at ease in Dr. Pepper's office. I know that she would have just the most soothing, like, bedside manner in the world. She's beautiful, and if she only knew me, we'd be together forever. We'd be married. We'd have, like, I don't know, as many kids as she wanted. I'd stay home. I need Dr. Pepper so bad. Anyway, let's try Olipop Dr. Goodwin. I don't like the color of this. This looks like apple cider. I've not had positive experiences with Olipop. I think that their root beer tastes like, do you guys know like the toasted marshmallow jelly beans? Or not the toasted marshmallow, the buttered popcorn jelly bean. I think that's what like Olipop root beer tastes like. And when I had like the strawberry one, it kind of tasted like that too. I did not like it. I think I would be nervous in his office. That's neither here nor there. It's doing the frickin' buttered popcorn jelly bean flavor thing. That is atrocious. That does not even taste remotely close to Dr. Pepper. We're making an F tier. That is horrible. I really wanted to like that. That's horrible. That sucked. That was horrible. That's going in the jungle jar. Ugh. We need a win. The last couple have not been good. We're doing Dr. Zevia. Oh, I don't like how that's clear. I've had this a lot, if I'm being honest, but I didn't know it was clear. Look at that. It's clear, but you can tell that it's not water. Not just because of the fizz, the viscosity. You can look at the viscosity. That's messed up. I actually don't mind Zevia. I know a lot of people really don't like it because a lot of people really don't like stevia. If you're like not drinking soda, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's okay. It tastes somehow more chemical than Dr. Pepper does. We're gonna move Dr. Flavor up to B. I don't know. Would I rather have a Zevia or Dr. 38? I feel like with a lot of these, like you're at a party, somebody's like, "Hey, do you want some Dr. Pepper?" And they come back with like Dr. Thunder. You're gonna sip it and be like, "This doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper." Or I would. I'd sip it and I'd be like, "This doesn't really taste like Dr. Pepper," but they said it was. Maybe they got a weird batch or something. But if somebody comes back and they hand you a Zevia, why is this clear? This isn't Dr. Pepper. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get me? Are you trying to get me? Anyway, they bring you back Zevia and you taste it. That is not Dr. Pepper. That is not even close. That tastes more like cola than it does Dr. Pepper. It should probably be in D. Well, let's move Dr. Flavor back down. It's hard because it's so different. As a soda, it's fine. It's a stevia soda. It tastes weird. It doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper, but it's not like a bad soda. Let's go with Dr. Choice. Chat, I can't lie. I went to Price Chopper to get Dr. Choice, and I started laughing so hard while I was there. I could not contain myself because Dr. Choice is so funny. That is just like, it's a horrible name. The design of it looks awful. Price Chopper generic soda is like a special breed of bad. It looks so generic, and I feel like that's kind of like charming. It's just like so bad that it horseshoes back around to being good. It makes me want to like it because it's just so poorly designed and named, and that tastes the closest to Dr. Pepper. It tastes like flat Dr. Pepper. If you opened a bottle of Dr. Pepper and left it in your fridge for like a day and came back, that tastes super close. Yeah, that's incredible. That tastes just like Dr. Pepper. It's just flatter Dr. Pepper. If somebody handed me this, I don't think I'd be able to tell. I just think that they left their Dr. Pepper out. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Sleeper. I thought this one was going to suck. That's going... I think that's A tier. That's good. Into the jungle jar. We got Dr. Summit. Summit is the Aldi brand. Their stuff's not bad. I think that their Red Bull tastes just like Red Bull. Like, there's a little bit of difference in the aftertaste. Shout out Red Thunder. I have high hopes for it, but I've been let down before. I'll say that. Smells like Dr. Pepper. And a hamburger. That smells like a hamburger. I kind of don't like that it smells like a hamburger. What if instead of fizz, it was fuzz? I think that's actually how I would describe this. That's like fuzzy. That's not good. And that's one of the ones I had to buy in a pack. I have a lot of that to drink. It's like if you had Dr. Choice and you left it like next to like a bunch of ground beef for like too long. So it's like flat and it like kind of has like a meat taste. Another point against them, Dr. Summit used to be called Dr. Dazzle. That might be a point for him actually, because if I had Dr. Dazzle and it tasted like this, I would not be dazzled. Yeah, that's not very good, unfortunately. So Dr. Dazzle, that's behind Dr. 38. Womp. Last one. You walk into a restaurant. What'll it be, fellas? What do you want to drink? Y'all got Dr. Pepper? Sorry, hun. Is Pib okay? No. As we've established earlier, Dr. Pepper is a beautiful woman who I want in my life. Mr. Pib is our neighbor that hits on her. I don't like Mr. Pibb. He's coming after my beautiful wife. Mr. Pibb's a homewrecker. I'll say it. I'll drink Mr. Pibb the soda. I don't think it's as good as Dr. Pepper. Mr. Pibb the person is evil. I hate him. I will choose Dr. Pepper 10 times out of 10 over Mr. Pibb though. Maybe this is where I have a change of heart. That tastes more like Dr. Thunder than it does Dr. Pepper. Mr. Pibb fought valiantly. I think that's better than Dr. Choice. This is every soda excluding Dr. Pepper. And I feel like if we're going to try all of these individually, we may as well try all of them combined. I'm nervous. There's a lot of Dr. Goodwin in here because I didn't like it. So I just poured it in here. It's going to taste probably mostly like Dr. Goodwin. So we're going to get buttered popcorn jelly bean flavors mixed in with our other 23 flavors. And we got Dr. 38. So this is probably like a blend of 120 gazillion flavors. This is probably what Dr. Topper is. They probably just mix them. They're probably down at Dollar General right now making up more Dr. Topper in the back. This is going to turn you to a creature. This is going to turn me to the creature. I thought I was safe, but then I realized the creature. There's a lot of Dr. Goodwin in there, guys. That's bad. It's still better than Dr. Goodwin, though. The Dr. Goodwin ruins it. That's Dr. Topper. And that's going in the D tier. That's going to do it for the Dr. Pepper tier list. Thank you all for coming and watching. We're getting ready to play some Wii games, so stick around for that. If you're just here for the Dr. Pepper, there it is. Dr. Pepper's still on top. I've tried so hard to watch some League of Legends streams. I don't know what's going on. It looks like ants fighting over a Dorito. I'd love to learn to play, but I don't know. I don't know if I can. If I have somebody there with me, showing me the ropes, maybe I can love to learn. Maybe I can learn to love and learn how to play League of Legends. And that's what the capital LOL, laugh out loud, live out love, League of Legends, little old lady, LOL out loud. Lerp or bloop.